Nike, so this shit not.
What's good, my peoples? Welcome back
to
the gaming pad with Tone
We
and
back at it
Cash.
again one more time. Bless
We
your
on episode
ears.
what now?
Episode 5. Episode 5. And we live.
Some people only do one podcast and they don't get no views, and then they just stop. But you know what?
Man, they're ready to leave.
You gotta grind. We go get it up there. But you know what? We do it because we love it.
Definitely.
We care about the people. We want to give the people what they deserve.
Without a doubt.
So, of course, if y'all don't know by now, and y'all should.
It's episode
it's
5.
Your boy, Tom Corleone, at your
Hey,
service.
Tom Corleone.
And, of course, y'all know who it is on the other end.
You know what's up, Cash Senpai. Hey,
Senpai.
How y'all doing out there, Senpai? I'm gonna get her for that too. But anyway, it's a new year. It's a new year, new me. All right. You gotta do your New Year's resolution, and get through the past. What happened in the past is in the past.
Oh yeah, of course. You gotta leave the past in the past, because if you drag it along with you, most definitely you're gonna have a hard time.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And then you dragging stuff with you. You can't make room for the new stuff that need to come in for you.
Why keep those same? Right. Why keep the same luggage? It's time to get a new one. That old one is beginning to, the wheels beginning to pop off. The dust is beginning to, go around the luggage. I'm just saying,
it's, get that new. It's time to get rid of the, the Kmart travel luggage and go ahead and get you one of them electronic ones that follow you around the airport. It's time to upgrade, folks.
We upgrade.
It's a new year.
It's a new year.
But you know what? Speaking of New Year, how was your holiday, my brother?
Man, it was great, man. Able to give a lot of people, Area 410, of course. Everybody gifts. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Everybody was having fun. We all, loved our gifts, and the most greatest gift of all was just our family and how much we love each other.
Big facts.
Didn't mean to go the sentimental route, but bam.
Hey, it is what it is. Y'all know how we do. We keep it real here.
But how was your your New Year's, and how was the holidays for you?
Oh man, you know me. I'm a little bit of a, I keep to myself sometimes, but right. I decided to just stay at home with the fam. But I did, make a little appearance. I think me and you both did make a little appearance.
Appearance on what? What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, we was like, we was at that virtual party with the rest of the gang from 613 Faye Productions.
Right, we were.
And of course, had big Hollywood Mike T. Let me get the DJ name right. Hollywood Mike T. I had to do it one time for the one time. That's my brother over there. Much love.
Man, if your feet wasn't tapping to those beats, bro, all of them were hitters, bro.
People sleeping. They sleeping hard.
Snoring with disease up.
You need to get out that hibernation. Open your ears up. I honestly, before I met Mike, I didn't know about go-go music like that. I honestly
didn't know about go-go.
No, not like that. But he put me on to it, and I was like, okay, this got a nice little bounce to it. It kind of reminded me of Detroit music in a way. I think that's probably why I like it so much.
For the 313?
Oh yeah, you know it. Detroit all day. Shout out Big Gretch.
Big Gretch. Yes.
Gotta say that, because she keep it rocking. She's trying to keep it safe. She's trying to make sure that everybody get back to their normal life.
Exactly.
But you know what? Normally, to keep myself busy and just not worry about this lockdown, this quarantine, and everything else that's going on in the world.
Right.
I just push that little button on my system and just dive into the world of gaming.
Mm. Now that's a topic that we all can share
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. It's a very common topic nowadays.
nowadays. Back in the 19, 80s era, I mean, they had gaming and, but it wasn't like how it is today, where, you didn't really have the multiplayer back in the day. Now, through the internet, electronics, everything just advanced now. Like, you know what I mean? Everything just blew up. And now look where we're at now.
Man, it's amazing where how much gaming grew up. The first game that anybody ever played was just a white square bouncing across a light line where it's two bigger, longer white bricks. Just they can move up and down and just hit that little white square back and forth. We done
Number
went from that to people putting on a headset to virtual reality, making them feel like they inside the game themselves.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it's it's a lot of progress. We have made a lot of progress in this gaming world, but it's gonna keep on growing. That's the great and the scary part at the same time.
I mean, not even to sound corny right now, but solitary was a bop too. And what if they made solitary more like, confined or more, in depth where once you get the whole like collection, the Jack 10, 9, 8, 7, all the way down to the ace, and then that joint just go all the way to the top and make some epic music or something like that. I'm
Right,
going
and
way
all the
too far.
cards go bouncing all over the screen.
Yeah,
Oh
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like they make it epic, but you
But
get what you
remember
get.
Minesweeper? Remember how hard
Oh,
Minesweeper was? You was
you
like,
talking
you
about
did the
the
first one, you be like, oh, this is easy. Let me try the expert level. Then it took it like the
right?
whole computer screen. You be like, oh damn.
A
And then you hit
one
that
wrong
one
touch.
time and just no.
That one touch, the one touch. And you looking at the monitor too, like hard, heavy. You sweating, there's sweat coming down the forehead. You just trying to make the right move. You up here just going around, just like eeny, meeny, miny.
Oh man, good times back in the day.
Talking about
It's more
nostalgia.
simple times, simpler
Yeah,
times.
simpler.
But you know what? It don't get more simple than snacking while you gaming.
Oh yeah,
Especially when you got
definitely.
that perfect snack where you can just keep on playing and you ain't even got to stop you in the zone. You just reach over and just grab something real quick,
Oh, you're
and
talking
you just keep on
about
going.
the KFC console.
Well, I
Is
mean,
that what you're talking about?
I could be referring to that, and yes, yes, folks, it is a real thing. The KFC console is a black console that is shaped like a chicken bucket from KFC. Now there
Hey,
aren't any stripes on it, and the bucket isn't white and red like how it's supposed to be. So it kind of threw me off at first. I'm like, if they would have made it exactly like that, and then the top of the system had like a little chicken in the bucket graphic,
right.
that would be dope. I probably would buy it. I'm not even gonna lie, but it's
Did
still
you
nice. But
now? Did you know though? It's called a chicken chamber.
oh yeah, yeah, you gotta love that chicken chamber. You go ahead and get you a little 6-piece chicken tender real quick, and you of course you gotta get the size and the biscuit with it. And
Right.
you might have 2 3 tenders left, but you might not eat them right then and there. Just boom, pop open the tray, throw them other 3 tenders in there, close it, boom, you good to go. They're not
I
gonna
mean,
overcook. It's
right,
just gonna keep them warm. You
right.
good. You good.
Right. Can you imagine that process though? If I just take you through a little, course, you have
Mm-hmm.
to go to the store or you can go to Grubhub and get it sent to you, but it doesn't matter. But normally, you have a car, you go out to the KFC. Once you go to KFC, you usually get the 2-piece, you get you get your little 5-piece or whatever the case may be, your 16-piece, you try and spice it up. But you have to go back, you have to go back home. Now, if you're one of them typical people that go in the car and you eat really, 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 really good, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to have it warm, lukewarm. This is device is meant for that. You know what I mean? You're like, oh man, my food is so cold now I can't even enjoy it. So now, what am I going to do? I'm gonna sit there and go to the kitchen, walk to the kitchen, and put it in the microwave, and then want to come back here and play the video game as well, or I could just get that KFC console. Ta-da! that legitimately can warm up the chicken while you play the video game. That is bizarre. Am I wrong on that?
You ain't got to pull one of these. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right. I gotta warm up my food real quick. I'll be right back.
You know what I mean? You don't gotta do one of those. I gotta leave. You know, you already got everything there, everything you need. You know what I mean? Yeah, you have to get the water though. They didn't come with a like a custom pack. Get some drinks on the side of it, but it's fine. But that is so bizarre, man. And it has a cooling system in it as well.
I mean, it got to. That hardware get too hot from that heating chamber. Stuff get to melting inside. You really gonna be smelling something.
Exactly.
Gonna be smelling crispy, all right. It ain't the chicken.
Hey, you can wake everybody up.
Because that chicken is original. It's not crispy or spicy. Wake up
everybody in the house. Could you imagine, bro? You cooking that good old, smell good chicken, that finger licking, that finger licking chicken, and you imagine waking up everyone in the house. Talking about, what's that smell? That smells great. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if y'all want to use it as an advertisement, though, you know what I mean? You can. I just gave y'all an idea. Just, throw that in there. Sorry.
Hey, do what you got to do, my guy. I'm with you on that. Free promotion is always one of the best types of promotion. Wink, wink, ting, ting.
But is this machine capable of running games at the top level that it needs to be?
There is one game actually that it could possibly run.
Oh,
and it's the one game that you would not even think. And
is it Fortnite?
Fortnite could be one. It could be one of them.
I'm trying to shoot my shot. You know what I mean? I'm not a good Fortnite player. I'm just saying.
But I mean, how about if I say it's Cyberpunk? It could run Cyberpunk.
What? No way.
Oh yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
You talking about the game that people was complaining about it on PS4 just a minute, like, you know what I mean, on PS4.
But just imagine, Cash, if they graphics is slapping better than the PS5, better than the PS4. Like, what if KFC really got the electronic plug like that to just be like, look, bro, drop this processor in there and this go blow everybody out the water. I'm telling you, KFC been shooting their shot lately in the gaming industry. Latest thing was they wanted a beam made on Fall Guys with Colonel Sanders. Wow. They tried to go for that. So KFC is, if anybody in the restaurant industry that's serious about gaming, it would probably be KFC that actually would probably make that leap into that Google Stadia type of area.
Yeah, right.
Not quite up there just yet, like Xbox or Sony. But it could definitely happen in the future.
Man, but you have to imagine, like, it could give all those consoles a run for its money just because of you can warm up your food, bro. Like that is now evolving into something different. KFC has came up with something that can warm up your food. The food that you probably they're hoping that you got from KFC and not anywhere else. But you know what I mean? Like,
don't let us find no McChicken in there. You put anything besides some chicken tenders or a leg or a thigh or some wings in there from KFC, a little alarm will probably go off and they will come knock your door like, give us your console. Like, huh?
I just got it today. Give me a console. That is not meant for no McDonald's. I am not loving it. Okay, give me my console back.
Take the Whopper out. You cannot have it your way. No, give it here. Give it here. No.
Oh, what draws the line though? I can only imagine Popeyes. If you have any kind of Popeyes greasy,
imagine having a whole Popeyes chicken sandwich in that console. Do you know the type of heat that you go to? If you decide to post it online on social media, you know the type of heat that you go take for that. Popeyes will love you.
See, that's like working
KFC
for Coca-Cola.
Like, you know what?
You know what I mean? That's like working for like a Coke product and go somewhere completely different. And it's like, wait, excuse me? You acting a little bit different, aren't you? But yeah, man, the The KFC console is real, and I don't think we know where the release date of them are or how much the price is actually going to be, but the console itself is. I have to admit, guys, it could, like Tone said, it could possibly slap. So
Hopefully, slap like that chicken. You ain't go to a bad KFC and get that old dry chicken.
that lamp chicken, where they got it over the lamp.
Bruh, sitting under the lamp for like 3-4 hours, and then you like, yeah, let me get a fresh batch, and then your food be ready in like 2 minutes. You like, nah, bruh.
That's
Let me look
not
at
fresh.
the
That's not.
like. Let me give me the bag. Let me look inside this box real quick. Y'all ain't about to fool me.
I ain't gonna do me wrong like that.
I'm telling you, y'all ain't about to scam me. And speaking of scamming, let's talk
Ooh.
about how
Speaking
people
of
still
scamming,
getting scammed over these consoles
right,
on social media. Why do y'all keep letting yourselves get caught up in all this hype? Y'all
right,
constantly see that they releasing these consoles like almost every other week now.
right,
I'm pretty sure that they by next week they gonna have more coming out. Most
right.
definitely, I'm sure of it. But
I'm pretty sure.
y'all have to be patient. I'm telling y'all. In the long run, don't let the stimulus check that y'all get go to y'all heads.
Money must stimulus check. Money must stimulus
Hey,
check.
he need more than the stimulus check. That
I
brother can
need,
sing.
I need.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But yeah, man, it's uh, not too long ago.
Mhm.
I'm not go, name drop or anything because I'm not that type of person.
Right,
If it's out there and you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If
right,
not, I'm pretty sure you can easily look it up, have someone, tell you what happened. Word spreads hella fast on social media.
of course.
So someone in a high position got scammed out of a PS5. They paid, I think, $800 or $900 for it, which is $300 over retail.
Yeah,
And they ended up finding out the guy's information, tried to call the police on him and everything like that. It's like, why go through all that hassle and why spend all that extra money if you don't have to? Yeah, it's the new hot thing, but you're not missing out on nothing.
no,
These systems still got bugs in them. These systems in these games still gonna have kinks in. They gotta be worked out. It's gonna
yeah,
be
like that
patch
vape
after
thing.
patch after patch. Yeah, like the whole little the vape thing with the Xbox Series X. Like
Yep.
that was just like maybe somebody's systems did go up in smoke like that, but it wasn't that dramatic. And someone else just tried to reenact it and tried to make it, viral, which they did.
Yeah,
But for the fact of the matter that Microsoft themselves had to make a tweet saying, please do not blow vape smoke into your systems, just made it seem like, okay, why? Why would y'all even do something like
yeah.
that?
Why would it even go
Y'all
to that extent,
just got this thing. Y'all can't even wait, 3 to 4
man?
months to, when you can get another one at will whenever, and then do all your little experiments on it. Y'all taking the first few in that first batch and just wrecking them for what? For views? For likes?
Pretty much, dude. Look, anybody's trying to get to that next level, bro. They need to do that. They had to make a statement. You know what I mean? And I don't know why people thought, doing that to consoles that just, you're probably already damaging now your console for even throwing that even in there. So, whoever did that, I'm not even wishing that upon y'all, but I'm just saying, like, you have to be more cautious of what you're doing. You know what I mean? And this is just the same way with the whole scamming, bro. Just be cautious of what you're doing
You
because
gotta be.
people are out there every single day just trying to get that next thing, man. And if they can persuade you or convince you to do something that you typically don't do, you shouldn't have done in the first place, man. And it's unfortunate that that happened. And I believe they got him right, or
It's
they
it's still a work in progress
progress.
from
Okay,
the last that I've seen on the timeline. But other than that, I'm guessing that it got handled some type of way because or maybe they just decided to just do it privately, which I honestly feel like you should have done in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Because now that you've done that, people are going to try to hit a topic or a subject that you really, really like, that you're interested in, that you promote on a daily, that you know, try to be like involved in to the fullest that you possibly can be, and they go get you at your weak point because that's your, you know, whatever that project may be, that's gonna be your baby, and they gonna come after that, and you're not gonna realize it.
Yeah, you
So
just assuming that you thinking that everybody's your friend, man. They're not. Or
exactly,
everybody
like
had the same interest in you, I should say.
everybody don't have the best intentions for you,
No, not everyone.
especially if it's, you know, it don't matter if someone vouched for this person or not. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, when it comes to something as a big investment like that, and it's something that's high tech as a PS5, Xbox Series X, you know, even if it's a, you know, a new Nintendo Switch, whatever it may be,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's I have to go pick that up and have it in my hands, in my
Right.
possession. Y'all not about to mail nothing to me, and then by the time they get here, yeah, what? Okay, what if I did find a legit person that could mail it to me? Who's to say that it won't get damaged in the process of it getting here? And
There's so
then I just got
much.
to bust the system. Like it's too many
Yeah, it's
variables
so much.
that comes with, you
Ways that can
know,
go.
trying to find it online. Oh,
Exactly.
let me pay a little bit extra and just send them the money now, or you know, you ain't even got to send the whole payment. You know, I done seen people send, you know, $100 just to hold it for them, and then after that, after one more DM, the person blocked them. Like, you know, it's
It's
crazy. Like,
bad.
y'all, it's a new year, and y'all letting people still play y'all like last year. Like, y'all got it's a new year, y'all. Y'all got to change. Y'all got to do better. Y'all got to look out for yourselves.
Exactly.
Like,
You know
I'm
what I mean?
telling you, it's it's heartbreaking, bro. Like people be having their hard earned money, and
Yeah.
just like that, it's gone.
It's
And
like signing a contract, bro. You gotta make sure you read it carefully. You know what I mean? Like I said, people wants to make it seem like they have your best intentions. You go this way, I got you. If you got this, I got you. You know what I mean? Like all that should just get banned, bro. Like literally, just get straight up. Just they need to be banned. That's
well,
all
some of them
scammers.
been banned, and then on the other hand, some people get banned and don't deserve it.
And that's some true. You know what I mean? Like these Twitch bans.
Yeah, one in particular, as a matter
Right.
of fact,
Mm-hmm.
a young lady. She's a pro Valorant player. For those of you who don't know who a Valorant is like a first person, you know, team based shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of think like, you know, kind of imagine Roll Company in first player, but with an extra person on each team. Because I believe it's five players on each team at a time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like CS:GO almost. I think, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really
Yeah.
see a lot of Valorant on the timeline like that, but when I see it, it's like, you know, the gameplay is something I've never seen before. But
Right.
you know, that's, you
It's
know,
definitely a
going
unique
off
game.
topic.
It's a
It
unique
is.
game. You
So
should definitely
basically,
check that out.
the fact that it's an up and coming game and she's a pro already, of
Oh
course, you know,
yeah.
she's going to have views. She's going to
Yeah.
have supporters, you know, especially, of course, you know, if she's positive at all times and everybody loves her. No one has anything bad to say about her.
Mm-hmm.
Now, she's streaming one day, and, you know, she takes a little, you know, 2 3 minute break to go grab food from the door that she ordered.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when she gets up and leaves, you know, she has a little. I believe the daughter is like maybe 2 or 3 years old.
Mm-hmm.
She comes walking in, and, you know, she starts interacting with the chat. You know, typing on the keyboard and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, when she comes back, she notices what she's doing, and, you know, she kind of just laughs it off. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's a little honest mistake. It's a kid.
It's
Kids
a
are
child.
curious.
Right.
They don't know what they're doing. But then I believe like the next day she tries to get on the stream and she's banned
Right.
because Twitch said their terms of service said that any child under the age of 13
Right.
has to be present with an adult while they're streaming.
Yeah.
And they took that 2 3 minutes or whatever that she was on there as her daughter streaming, and they banned her for that. and
Jeez.
it was an indefinite ban at that.
Wow. So she couldn't even get back on there if she wanted
Like
to.
couldn't even get back on. Was probably about to make a new
Wow.
profile,
A
start
new
grinding
one.
again, like
All
all
those
that
people
stuff.
that you had, bro, gone, diminished. Wasn't even a
So
thing.
once she made a tweet about it, you know, the Valorant community and
Yeah.
her supporters, they went nuts. They
Of
went
course.
crazy. People started going, oh, but so and so can be half naked on stream, and y'all ain't
Yeah,
banned
like
her yet.
yeah, bro. They were
Oh,
going crazy,
so
bro.
and
They
so
were
done be
going
yelling in the background about domestic violence type
yeah.
issues, but y'all ain't banned
Don't
him
even
on
and
that.
them, yeah, like you know what I mean. Like
Like,
it was a lot of stuff that, to be honest, there's a lot of stuff that Twitch allowed, man. They allowed a lot.
but then they let some bullshit like that, like,
Yeah,
oh no, 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 that can't fly. Why can't it fly? Because she's not the type of streamer that usually have to sit there and, excuse my language, because I know this is a touchy subject, but I feel like it has to be said. And I know that everybody else, a lot of other streamers feel the same way.
right.
A female streamer should be based off of what she streams and how she plays it,
Mm,
and at what type of level that she's playing it. It's a lot of
yeah,
female streamers out here that don't get the views that they deserve. Why? One, because they don't stream with a camera most of the time.
right.
Two, if they do stream with a camera, they not half naked, or they not doing lewd, illicit
Yeah,
shit
bro.
while they,
Look, that
streaming.
yeah.
Like all that, like, oh Jesus.
Look, to put it in Lame's firm, man. And this is touchy so for me too, 'cause I used to stream as well. But most women, when they stream, like you said, most of them, some of them do it on purpose. And I'm not even trying to, throwing these shots out there to anyone, but y'all know what y'all doing. You know what I mean? But most of them do that
Most
for
definitely.
that. Most of them know that do that for that reason. Like you know what I mean? It's for that exploit kind of thing. But most of them, like you said, man, some of them are really genuine and really, doesn't get what they deserve. Like, most of them really go out there and put on the best effort, bro. And, everybody's not the same person. Everybody's not the same streamer. So, you know, trying to categorize how certain somebody should be is ludicrous to me. You know what I mean? Unless they're doing something provocative, like most of some of these streamers be. But, what do I know?
Man, y'all got to clean it up. Twitch got to do better with their moderating systems. Everybody just got to do something a little more better, a little
Well,
more positive.
they have a new policy now in January 2021.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dealing with such altercations will be considered under the sexual harassment section of community guidelines prohibited on Twitch. Like, so they have like, a few specific rules now, allegedly that a person is sexually immoral due to their attire or their physical appearance. Like that's one, stating that a person's attire reflects negatively on their sexual practices. That's another thing. Suggesting that a person's channel is only popular or has not been banned due to sexual favors. That's another one. Repeatedly negatively targeting other persons with sexual focus terms such as, so if you use these words, basically in a sense, the whore or aversion, you will be banned indubitably.
That means no rage, no more raging. If you rage, you got to be watching what you say. And I know it's hard to do that when you raging. So you raiders
Yeah,
out there, y'all got to be careful. Make sure you don't call the game a certain word.
and I think for most of that though, that is dealing with the section of like just talk. You know what I mean? When people just want to talk about normal things that's currently going on in their lives or anything that they want to talk about, you know, especially dealing with stuff that's sexual, you definitely have to, Twitch don't play with that a little bit too much. So you don't want to, go in there
Right.
unless you know what you're talking about. So just be cautious, man. Be aware of what you're saying, the surrounding, like Tone has said, just you can't even use that anymore. So you can't even say whore no more. Oh man, man. This is like what I mean. You have to watch it, bro, because if you're streaming and you're especially if you're a top notch streamer, this could be one of the you know consequences that you go through.
I heard about that. That even the word simp will get you
Mm.
banned now.
Yeah, you can't say simp no more.
Like, wow.
By the way, I
Like,
just
it's
learned that. I
crazy.
just learned that. By the way, I didn't know what simp was
I
until like
didn't like, man. Look, I'm telling you, I'm not. I keep up with some of this lingo, but not a lot of it, man.
not
Like,
simp, dude. Like, come
I
on.
like if somebody say simp, I'm gonna start thinking like somebody that's yellow animated.
You talking about the
That's all I got to
Simpsons?
say. Or somebody that's simple minded. Like
Right.
other than that, I'm not gonna be thinking. I'm not gonna compare the word simp with that definition that Twitch is trying to provide. That's saying that if you use it in this way, it'll get you banned.
Yeah.
Or even just saying the word period will get you banned.
Yeah, man.
Like
But
it's
just
wild.
just be cautious, ladies and gentlemen. Just be cautious of what you're saying and what you're doing on Twitch or any stream at all. Just all around, just be careful of what you're saying, what you do. I'm not saying I'll hopefully this does not sound like it's restrictions of what you need to say, but it's what I mean. It's just streaming is like not saying being professional, but like being somewhat. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
in a sense.
You got yourself live to possibly millions of people around the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Everybody can see what you're doing. It don't matter if your cousin log on or if you see a name that you ain't never seen before. That name that you can never seen before could be somebody up in a high place on a ghost account, and they just looking and just seeing what you go do. And
Yeah.
that one slip up could cost you something great. I'm not
You
gonna say
never
what it
know.
could be because
Yeah.
it could be some type of endorsement. It
Some
could be
Robux.
it could be some type of game acknowledgement. You could be put into a game. Look at what happened to Ninja.
Yeah.
He had to carry himself a certain way,
Yeah.
especially after he signed. He started signing deals for that big money.
Yeah, man.
It wasn't no more of that acting weird,
Yeah.
cussing people out on stream. It wasn't
Yeah.
nothing that no more. He had to really, he wanted to get that money. He had to clean up, but at the same time, he did what he did to get popular. That's
Yeah.
one thing, but to be able to retain that, he had to change his whole image. And people don't
Yeah.
realize how hard that could be when you've been doing something a certain way
Yeah,
for so
most
long.
definitely. Most definitely. That has to be one of the most hardest things ever. And then people are always going to say to you that, man, you switched, you changed up. And it's just like that's so bizarre. When you started from the bottom, when he did Fortnite, I mean, he wasn't the best. But then he kept working on it and kept working on it and kept working on it. Then he became, I mean, what he is today. So, people need to understand that his grind and his dedication is what got him there. And why should he keep the same weirdness just for y'all enjoyment? Not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but as a fan, you should be happy that you're the person that you watch and that you want to, inspired by. If he's trying to do greater things and be a greater person in life, why try to hold him down like that? Or why try to, make him seem that way when he's trying to just do what's best for him and his family and the people that he loves. And, obviously give y'all content of what y'all want to see.
Because people want to be on a level that he want to be on, but they don't want to put in that work. They want to still just be able to do what they want to do, and they
Shout out
got
to
to
Ninja, by the
realize
way.
that. Shout out to Ninja. Shout out Adidas.
Shout out everyone.
Shout out everybody he had been part of. As a streamer. I was gonna say shout out Mixer, but I'm not sure they're still around. So
It's Facebook.
shout out Twitch.
Facebook gaming.
Even though we kind of just dog y'all, but we understand that y'all have
Hey,
standards to uphold, but y'all gotta ban the right people. That's all we are saying.
I said, like nothing wrong. There's no harm, no foul. You know what I mean? We just even gave him the policy. What, like, we love you
Just,
guys.
just saying. Just saying.
That's all. We love you. Love everyone.
Mm. But you know
um.
what?
Mm-hmm,
Speaking of love,
mm-hmm.
I have recently fell in love with a game off of Xbox Game Pass.
What would that be?
You've actually mentioned it before. It is a Deep Rock Galactic.
Oh, with the
Man,
dwarves.
I love that game. I could play it for hours on
Literally,
end.
on record, he really did for like hours. Like
I I
he's done it
I,
for
I
hours.
grind the hell out of that game. I do. I honestly do. I
You know
got a
you can
little more
grind on
work
that
to
game.
do, but oh yeah,
It's a
you can
grind. You know
definitely
you can grind.
grind on there. You got to.
Hey, look,
Sometimes
they're
you got to
so
do missions you don't want to do, but you got to do it.
look.
Just like life.
Not even trying to take this away from because this is your moment, but Deep Rock Atlantic has a lot more in store than you think you would ever even imagine. As far as
Oh yeah.
you do the missions, but you also need to work on your equipment. You also need to work on everything else to make sure you can solidify the victory because every map is a different difficulty. It doesn't matter if you go to Venus or whatever whatever you need to go. It is a different difficulty, so you need to prepare yourself. But also, they want you to have fun as well because they do have a bar there, and you can have different kind of drinks, and have a couple of drinks with your friends.
Oh yeah, most definitely. They put a fun side to it to to ease up on everything. But no,
Yeah.
I forgot to tell you, they took the Christmas update off, so no more snowball fights.
My heart.
That's the only downside that I got on there today, and I was like, oh my god, it's no decorations. It's quiet. No Christmas music was playing. It was no snow mounds anywhere. I tried to go to a spot and hit X just to see what happened. Nothing would happen.
You were so sad. So
I was so
sad.
hurt. I was so hurt. But you know what? Like this is what me and Cash preach every single week about Xbox Game Pass. You never know what type of game you go find on there.
You never know. Never
And
know.
you might want to go check the my Xbox Game Pass store because as of this year on the first they rotated some games out and they put some new ones in.
Speaking
One of
of
the
which,
games
one of
they
the
took
games.
out.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. I was gonna say I was gonna pass it to you anyway because that's your subject.
Ah, first of
You
all,
the button
prophecy.
master. I'm the button masher. There's a
you know,
difference.
prophecy. I'm sorry, bro, but one of our favorite games, and I don't know if you still play it to this day. I still have it. Even I already bought it, so it wouldn't really phase me, and I'm pretty sure you have as well. Hopefully, but Mortal Kombat 10 is now out of the Game Pass. That is now out of the Game Pass. You have to buy it now. So if y'all was playing Mortal Kombat 10, unfortunately, we have some bad news.
Tough. It's tough to see it go. It was free for people for so long.
I mean, the dynamics of the game, man. I mean, Mortal Kombat 11 is definitely great. Like, it's a really good game, but the freelancer running, the different sizes of the character as far as their hitbox. You know what I mean? That played a big part, and
Mm-hmm.
then the juggling system was probably a little bit much better, maybe in their opinion, but it never surprises me and amazes me that both MK11 and MK10 was like crazy with their juggles. You can juggle somebody and get like 26 hits in. Like what? Like you know what I mean? Like, and definitely
Right.
don't get me started in the corner where you could have like 30 hits and you can like melt somebody's health down to 50%. So, they took that away and they're they did something with the ultimate too, right? Or am I gassing at this point?
Um. No. No. I believe they did do something. Um. Oh, I'm trying to blank right now. This is tough.
Hey, remember I had that in episode would probably that blank.
Yeah, the
Remember
same
that?
episode, the same one. I'm really drawing a blank right now. But you know what? I will say something about the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. By the way,
Mm-hmm.
of course, I got to throw in there that EA Play is now a part of the Xbox Game Pass. So
Right.
you Madden heads, you NHL heads, you know, you guys that like playing soccer, any type of EA
FIFA.
title.
Right.
It's on Game Pass for
Hey,
free.
you want a good racing game, man? You know, they always got Need for Speed.
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with Need for Speed, especially if you want like an authentic race feel, but you don't want to have, you still want to have the little goofy annex. So you still want to hit the turbo boost and see the blurs going past you. You want to be able to hit those real crazy high far jumps.
Them
You want to be able
nitros.
to do donuts in the middle of the city, in the middle of traffic and stuff. You want to be able to run from the cops.
Who
You
doesn't
still
want
want
a
to be able to do
Ferrari,
all
a
that.
Porsche? You know what I mean? Who doesn't want a Lamborghini to run around in? It's a
Run around. Look, you running from the police? Yeah, you can definitely say that. Yeah, you can say that. You're not wrong there, my friend.
running away. You hit the Flintstone on them. That.
Tough. Oh shit! You know what? Speaking of running, we still on the Game Pass, by the way, because this one game has been on the Game Pass for, I could say, ever since they started it, and it's been running strong. Apex Legends.
Ooh, Apex Legends.
If you haven't heard by now,
You
it's a
should.
brand new map called Olympus. Huge,
Olympus.
huge, gigantic map to the
Mm-hmm.
point where they even had to put vehicles on the game now.
And what was
Not,
those called?
they're called Tridents, and
Tridents.
I am not a big fan of them.
No one's a big fan of
Not at
Trident.
all.
I won't say no one because I literally seen a clip not too long ago of somebody killing someone on the Trident. So, you know, that's bizarre. And whoever did that, shout outs to y'all because y'all are the goats. Because I, me and my, host right here, Tone is like, not a big fan of Tridents. Not a
Definitely
big fan.
not. Had a teammate one time. He kept pinging for us to get in, and me and Kay like, no, we not gonna do it. We not doing it. And
Like
what
he's
do you
Ubering.
know? He went ahead of us and parked inside of that. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a little power plant area. And as
Mhm.
soon as he hopped out, I ain't down. Well, that's on you. Can't help you. I'm sorry. You
Look,
should have
don't
stayed
never
back here on
look,
foot.
never trust. And this is for everyone. Never trust randoms on the try. don't trust them. I swear, do not trust a random on Tridents, please.
Especially if they're playing as Mirage or Octane. Especially if they're playing as those two characters.
Now, Mirage. Now, does he? What is his sexuality? Is he straight or is he?
That man is confused. One, because he dances with holograms of himself, and
It's like he having a fun time with himself.
I don't know. Maybe
That's
he's
the
just
true
one.
dedication of loving himself. At least he loves
But
himself. I
I'm
can say that.
saying you got to make 5 or 6 copies of yourself to love yourself. Like you feel
Hey, hey.
you really feel that bad about yourself most of the time, where you got to sit there and make copies of yourself to
So
talk
what you
to
so what you're
when you
saying
go in every
is
room but a house somewhere. Like,
it's a
come on
depressing
now.
state. It's a depressing
He
state
is
is what
he
we're
is
doing.
depressing. Like the only reason why he is a good character is because he can make decoys of himself. And
Right.
instead of sitting there getting fascinated by him and staring him down and stuff, he can, use him as a distraction in combat. But when he's not on that battlefield, if there's any Apex listeners, y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all read them comic book pages while y'all been playing, going through the battle pass, that man got he got some real issues that he need to deal with. I'm sorry. If you getting upset and mad because Pathfinder, a machine, has a girlfriend that's not really his girlfriend, but he calls her that. Oh, you have issues, my brother. I'm
Serious issues.
sorry. Serious issues. Serious issues.
You go seek therapy.
Like I don't know who came up with the idea of him as a character outside of combat, but in combat, oh, he gives a very good advantage.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
it been plenty of times I done shot at clones and I done got towed up, because he's shooting me from across the map from somewhere else or something.
You don't think the
But
developers are treating him like a village idiot, are you?
they kind of do. Like a lot of the things that go wrong, or like like I said before, if y'all read them comics, them comic pages,
Mm.
he seems to, excuse my language, but he seems to fuck up shit a lot. Like he packed up. It makes you think like, would they even have went to Olympus or
Yeah.
found out about Olympus like that or that quick? Would they have found Horizon that quick on Olympus if they didn't try to chase down that rocket? Because Rampart, Pathfinder, and Mirage landed before everybody else did, and they
Right.
met up with Mirage. But if he wouldn't have packed her stuff on the ship early, they wouldn't have, they he it's, this man just confuses me. Like he gives me such a headache. Like I don't understand why he does some of the things that he do. But the developers make him do it. The writers of these comic books make him do it. He just seems like the buffoon all the time. But at the same time, he does work well in combat. He's a top tier player in combat. I would say probably a tier A player.
So I feel like he got the Goku kind of thing going on where he's like, completely oblivious to everything. But then when he
Simple
goes into
minded
war,
as
he go
hell,
right to
but
go right into action, right into war.
but could
He has a
punch the
plan.
clock like nobody else. Like big facts.
Right?
I'm
No
telling
facts.
you.
No cap. No cap. I mean, I wish it'd be hilarious if one of them had like Joe Balser having a wrestling move, like a German suplex for his finisher. You know how hilarious that would be.
Bruh, he kind of do get that finisher where he fall back on somebody like he Rikishi. So that
Cannonball.
that's a lot of
Reverse
ass he
cannonball.
dropping down on somebody. I wouldn't get up either.
What is it called in wrestling? It's called senton. A senton.
Senton bomb.
Yeah, senton bomb. He does look a little senton bomb at the end. He does
Man,
what's
I'm
that? What was
telling
that
you,
girl's name? From the Riot Squad, Ruby Riot.
mm,
Ruby Riot does a senton bomb, bro. Like out of this world, bro. So I can only imagine Gibraltar just curling up into like a little ball and just landed on his opponent.
bro. But you know what? It is somebody kind of like that in wrestling though. But I kind of wish that he was on a wrestling video game. But they never put him on there. But if they did, I don't remember it. But you remember Big Yokozuna?
Yes.
Was he ever on a wrestling
Yes.
game? I'm pretty sure he might have been on like maybe like one or two, if I'm not mistaken. But I think like if he was used more on a wrestling game,
Mm,
like he would have been like unstoppable, honestly,
right.
because that man put Stone Cold Steve Austin on his ass. So
Do you hear me? Do you hear me? But going up to, is there a next gen update? Is anything rocking with next gen updates?
all I know is that you know some PS5s have dropped recently, and I'm pretty
Ooh,
sure there's going to be another shipment
bots.
coming up soon. Make sure y'all get there before them bots do, because them bots is ruthless.
Do you
They will
hear me?
snatch up everything.
Look, wait, stay on,
Everything.
stay awake for 12 o'clock, please. You gotta beat the bots. The bots are taking over
Everything.
everything, everything. On God, on God,
Everything.
on
On
God,
God,
on
on
God.
God. Shout out Rebel Blue.
Shout out, big shout out to Rebel Blue. On God, on God. You ever seen their merch? Their merch is amazing. They got a lot of good stuff. To joggers, to anything you can imagine.
Yeah,
Big shout out to Rebel
maybe we can get some get some of the guys on the wrestling podcast, to invest in some sweats from Rebel Blue. You gotta be in the sweat gear, right?
Blue. Right. Swaggy, you
Especially
know
when
what I'm
you're in there
saying?
working, pumping iron. Shout out to Rail.
Shout out to
He
Rail.
know what it is. He know what the joke is. I'm pretty. You don't know it yet, Cash. I'll fill you in about it later.
You see me, Rail? I was like, shout out to Rail. Like, what?
I'm
I
pretty.
was waiting, like,
I'm
what's
pretty
going
sure
on?
Mike T over there probably giggling to himself right now. But
Shout out
let's
to
go
Mike
ahead
T.
and Big shout out Mike T, Hollywood Mike T, Mike T, Mike T. But
I can
yeah,
imagine.
back to this AEW game though.
Ooh, AEW
AEW,
game.
the new school of wrestling, as you could probably say.
Yeah, they have a couple of stragglers.
Couple of them, but
Couple.
they making a name for themselves.
Yeah,
They
dude. Yeah,
a few
AEW.
stars and went over there.
Yeah,
But we
you know,
go
Cody
y'all
Rhodes.
y'all want to find out more about that? Y'all can check out In the Four Corners of Wrestling with
Exactly. In the four corners of wrestling.
with with my main man, the referee, the host in charge over there,
Get like y'all land my
Marshall,
whistle.
the Soul Man. So make sure y'all
Hey,
check that out.
he got soul.
Oh, plenty of soul, plenty of experience. He the wise man over there. Anything that man say is what goes. It's what's law.
Hey, it's
So
law. Marshall's law.
exactly. Not martial law like how somebody was trying to start off a little while ago. Wink, wink, but we ain't go head that direction.
Wing, wing. You're right. You're right. You're right. But big shout out to them, man. Big shout out to in the four corners of wrestling. Those big shout outs to them, man. They out there doing their thing, bro.
Most definitely, most definitely.
They active
But yeah,
in the wrestling community, of course.
of course, got to, got to. But you know, this game they supposed to be making some type of press conference or some type of they releasing some type of news for it soon.
Yeah, I heard it's supposed to be coming out though, like late in January. I'm not late January. Oof, don't get that out there. Late in this year of 2021, by the way. Sorry, didn't mean to say January. Didn't mean to get your guys' hopes up. I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
He just decided that it's a new year. That's all.
Yeah, it's
2020
a
was
new
just hectic.
year.
It's January, y'all. So it's everybody still make that mistake when it turned January 1st and you still writing the last year and you gotta scribble it out and then write the new year in.
Could you imagine how
That's
the
all it
story mode?
is.
Can you imagine how the story mode? I don't know if you ever been keeping up on AEW, but like their story mode, I wonder how that's going to be and how that unfolds. You know what I mean? Or is it going to be similarities to WWE? I mean, of course, but is there going to be something like that they tweak that's not definitely going to be something like WWE?
It's not gonna be like WWE. And if it is, it might just be like how, the fight system is set up.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I think they might actually take the way that they do their storyline a little
Mm-hmm.
differently, which would actually be kind of refreshing without always having to go through, WWE 2K. And, it's just the same recycled stuff and just, basically just new characters or, it's a new rival or, just somebody, a new person that you got to go against to get the championship or whatever it may be at the time.
I like
But
that. That's really dope.
I really do hope that it's something. I really do hope that it's something different. Now
Right.
I did see that their Ukes is actually helping them produce the game. Now, if
Right.
you remember, Ukes used to
You
do some of the
used to,
wrestling games from
yeah,
back in the day.
back in the
Now,
day, boy.
boy, wrestling games was fun back then. You
SmackDown
never
versus Raw.
you
Yo,
you
like,
never had so much control over what you was able to do.
yeah, dude, like wrestling back in the day was definitely a gym, bro. Like, I spent countless of hours doing like the little story things or the legends kind of stuff that they had to go through in the door. Like, if you don't know much, bro, like stay tuned. Obviously, in the four corners, of course, but also, you know what I mean, like go look at some of the old school games back in the day. I mean, they still do it now for most of the other games, but like the nostalgia from that, though, like from the SmackDowns, the Brock Lesnar, Here Comes the Pain, like you know what I mean, like all those good gems, bro, of like different wrestling.
Right. And I'll honestly tell you, there is not a wrestling game that I've had where there wasn't always two game modes that I played on a consistent daily basis. And it was a TLC match.
Oh, TLC.
I used to love doing the TLC matches, especially Sometimes I would do tag team. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
I would do a 4-way. Sometimes I'll do a triple threat, or sometimes I'll just do the 1-on-1. But the
So,
most fun that I had was doing the 6-man Hell in the Cell match.
oh man, that was
I
the
used to
greatest,
love
bro.
doing
Be
the Hell in the
tearing
Cell
people
matches.
up.
I'm
Now,
telling you.
Tone, I have to ask because it's only right. But that one guy you always went against in the WWE games, so who was that guy?
Who?
That one person, like in those games, you always had that one dude you did not like, and you always play against them, bro. You can't tell me you haven't, because everybody has that dude, bro. WWE, you have this guy versus this guy. It has always got to be him in the mix somewhere.
Kurt Angle. I used to hate fighting Kurt Angle like almost every pay-per-view.
Yo,
Like every single time I would have like one interaction with him, like, they make you do like a little fake promo where you gotta, choose what you want to say to try to get the crowd reaction and
you're
stuff.
right.
And then, they every pay-per-view I would have to fight Kurt Angle. And it was always where I would hit my finisher on him like twice. I'm storing the finishers up just
You're
for this
right.
reason.
You're
Because I
right.
know how they got Kurt Angle's toughness. It's like,
You're right. Yeah.
on 1,000. It don't matter what you hit this man with. You can hit this man smack dab with a chair and he start bleeding. But
These
he
are
pop up like he
facts.
the Undertaker.
I
Like it don't make
swear.
no sense. So going against him, I'll hit him with 2 finishers and I'll pin him, he'll kick out. But then he'll get up and then he'll hit me with the angle slam. And my person laying there like he don't want to get up and then I almost get pinned. And I'm like, bruh, like this man just took 2 power bombs straight to the mat and then one to the table. Like, how
Look,
is he still up?
look. Let
Like
me tell
I
you
used to
something.
hate going against Kurt Angle, bruh.
Let me tell you one thing. When it gets to there, bro, I was salty. Salt. When I used mine was Mick Foley, but the 3 variations of Mick Foley: bang bang, Cactus Jack, and then Dude Love. Let me tell you something. Going through those phases, and you're trying to play as either a created character or whatever the case may be, that man right there is ridiculous. You know what I mean? Because I remember they had like one, I forgot in one, but you had to take on all 3 of them. So once you beat him, then Dude Love comes in, and then once you beat him, you gotta beat Cactus Jack, and Cactus Jack is the crazy one out of all of them. He don't care what he
I
uses. He get the
used to
barbed
get
wire with
terrified
the.
hearing that car crash.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, man, I really hope AEW though really, brings a whole new class, and I could see it becoming a really cool game. At least, I feel it. And is it possible though? And this is just me, and I believe so. I'm a firm believer that they're going to work together. WWE and AEW are probably going to try to have remember, like I said, SmackDown versus Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Have something like that, bro. Bring that back in a sense. You know what I mean? Get some of their people from their roster, get a couple people from their roster, but it would be, I don't know. I think a lot of people probably will be upset and they probably won't do it now thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean,
But it'd be a dope
ain't
game.
no telling. It would. It's definitely a dope concept. Don't get me wrong.
I'm
I
just
would
saying,
definitely
bro.
be all for it.
Look, man, let me just, if y'all hear these ideas and they're good, bro, hit me up. Matter of fact, hit the game podcast or hit me and Tone. Mike, hit us up, bro. We got them for you.
Please
We
do.
got them. We got them
Please do.
gems.
Got gems for days. Speaking of gems, over here at 613 Faye Productions, we got a lot of gems that's being dug up right now. So, of course, you got us right here, Tone and Cash at the Gaming Pad podcast.
Right.
You got the fellas over there in the Four Corners of Wrestling.
Body slamming their way to victory.
You got Hollywood Mike T, and of course his mother and my mama and me.
You know what I mean? I want an autograph. If that's possible.
And then we got another segment coming out called
What is that
Facts.
called? Oh, Facts?
Yeah. This
Like
this podcast is going to be a panel of all ladies. So,
shout out to the
ladies, if
ladies.
you're listening in, this will be something good for you to check out. It'll be coming out on Friday.
I can't wait. I'm actually excited.
Man, I was, Mike T actually asked me to come help, kind of co-produce that, and
Ooh, look
man,
at you making big moves.
I'm trying, but one step at a time, baby
Hey,
steps. But
hey, this year is going to be our year. This year is going to be everyone's year who's listening and is tuning into this. This is going to be y'all year.
big facts, stamp that. But you know what? That group of ladies over there, they got a lot of fire in them, like a lot of fire. But you
Oh
know
yeah.
what? That I mean that in the most positive way, possible. The little small discussions that they were having that I was able to be a part of. Man, like a lot of facts was being spit by the facts group. So
a lot of facts on
you
facts.
know, facts on facts on facts. Ain't nothing to be argued about nothing. So shout out to them.
Big shout out to them. Shout out to facts. No cap.
And you know what? I have to say it. Promotion starts with self, and it's nothing better than self-promotion.
Oh, look at you go.
So you know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
No, take your time. Take your time.
This is a huge step for me.
Leap for man.
I am actually in the process of making my other two social media accounts.
What? I'm mind blown. Just he's really gonna do it, guys. He's really gonna do it.
So of course, if y'all ever want to catch up with me, y'all can like and subscribe on 613 Faye Productions.
Like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe. Hit that bell.
You can comment underneath Cash and Mine's videos or our podcast. Drop us a comment. We not shy. We don't bite. We not mean. We do message back.
We get that KFC console though.
I mean, my hands will be full in, so you might have to wait on the response. But I will get to it. But I got that chicken.
Get those napkins.
I got that hot sauce on my chicken, so I can't just grab the phone off.
We got a hot sauce on this chicken.
Well, all about that Frank's.
Can you define to me what is hot sauce on that chicken? I'm so sorry.
Okay, so
I just wanted to know what hot sauce on that chicken.
Hot sauce on my chicken is basically just it's a saying. It's a euphemism.
Oh, okay.
So basically, it's like when somebody say, I'm on the ball, I'm on the money, I'm on my game, I'm on fire,
Okay, I'm hip.
Me, I got hot sauce on my chicken. Meaning,
Okay.
I got that good, I got something good, but it got that extra kick to it.
Okay.
That's so I'm coming with that fire.
Right.
Ain't no faking over here. I got the heat. I got it for you. That's all that means.
And I got hot sauce on my chicken. I like that, bro. I got hot sauce.
I'm saying. Man, what you talking about, man? What you talking about? You like it? You the one who came up with it, if I'm not mistaken. I got it from you. I think you said it one day in the party, and it just stuck with me. I was like, this fool said hot sauce on my chicken. I said, I like that. I'm gonna keep that.
Word. Hey, look, man. If I can give out any gems, if we need a word, if y'all need to a little flavor to your lingo, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? A little flavor to your lingo. I appreciate it though. You kept it in the bag though.
A little salsa for them chips,
But back to 613 Faye Productions, bro. Please like and subscribe. It does us, and not only us, but also Mike T and everyone that is doing, everything for y'all guys, man. It means a lot if you guys, like and subscribe and throw in a comment or two, man. And we really do appreciate it. We do this for y'all, and because we love y'all.
Most definitely. We do this for not just the 2K community. I know a lot of our guests are, 2K based or come from the 2K community. but we reach out to individuals that are like minded, like Cash and myself.
Oh yeah.
That span more than 2K, that actually know games from just a hit this button, and hit that button, and it does
Right.
this.
Right.
We studying these games from the inside out. We taking time to find out the secrets and the tactics, or the best way to get to grind a player, or how to grind a how to do a certain map on another game or something like that. It's
Right.
not just always 2K. So if you see a 2K guest, please do not be afraid to step in and listen, because it's not always going to be about 2K.
Yeah.
This is a gaming podcast. This is not a 2K podcast.
Yeah.
Yes, we do talk 2K a lot, but at the same time, we're using 2K as just a reference, not as a talking point.
Facts. You see what I did there? Put facts in there, for
I
the
saw that. I saw
yeah,
that.
I put that in there really nice. Also, please, like and subscribe to the gaming pad, bro. Tone and Cash gaming pad. Please, like we do all this for you guys, bro. Like y'all have no idea how much we love doing it. Like it's not even just for you guys, and it is. But what I'm saying is, it's for us as well, because we are so passionate about gaming. Is what I'm saying, is that we don't mind putting our point of views into it, our opinions, beliefs, or whatever. What you want to say? That's what we do. We love gaming, and we just love sharing how we game with you guys.
Exactly. You couldn't have said it better myself, my friend.
I mean, I do a little song.
I know you can get you can get a little touchy, feel a little sentimental every now
You
and
know what I
then.
mean? Put a little
You
hot
know, I
sauce on
know.
my chicken. You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying?
he said he coming with the Frank's Red Hot, none of that dollar store mess. He said I pay top dollar for my hot sauce.
Believe it or not, I do. All right, you gotta have the good, authentic hot sauce. Anyway, that has nothing. That's neither here or there.
But yeah, had to, gotta stay promoting your network. Gotta promote yourself. You
Yes,
gotta promote
exactly.
the others that surround you.
If you don't believe in yourself, who will?
Exactly. It always starts with yourself. Remember that, folks. Remember that. That's the most important thing. It starts with yourself.
And
It don't
that's and
always what people say don't matter all the time.
right,
If they close to you and they trying to tell you what's best for you, okay, it's time to listen in. But if it's just somebody you ain't never heard of before that's saying something negative about what you're doing, don't let it get to you. Do what you're doing that make you happy, because you never know what the outcome may be. You know how
right,
many people, how many gamers out here, people done told them you'll never amount to nothing, but now they sitting up on big stages and comp gameplays, winning millions of dollars,
bro.
winning
It's possible.
trophies, starting their
It's
own gaming
possible.
companies. Like 100 Thieves
2021
done
needs
became
to
an
be
official team now in the Call of Duty, syndicate.
right.
They're LA Thieves now.
Thieves.
Imagine that they grew from a group of what, like two or three, four people,
Mm-hmm.
to this whole organization within a matter of years. People would have never expected that. You just sitting there playing with a group of guys and y'all end up turning something into a empire.
Right.
Like anything is possible now. All you gotta do is believe in yourself.
And that's what we're going to end off. How to this podcast is our gaming advice today of the week is anything is possible as you put your mind to it. And hitting in 2021, guys, I can't stress this enough, but try to indulge in everything that you can to try to better your lives, bro. Anything is possible. You just got to believe in it. If you believe in it, you can achieve anything you want. You just got to believe, grind, bro. It's not going to get here by you on a hope and a wish. You need to go out there and go do it. You know what I mean? Lead by example. You know what I'm saying? You got to accept the example for the little ones that are underneath you and just trying to admire and see what you do in life. So hopefully they can follow the same suit or do something differently, but it will be in an encouraging way because of what you have set for them. That's what this 2021 needs to be, is that anything is possible if I can put my mind to it.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, another sentiment.
That's why. That's why I'm putting my mind to making these 2 social media accounts.
You better do it. You better do
it. But you know what? Like I said before, y'all want to get in contact with me? Main way to reach me is on Twitter at Tone Corleone 450. My DMs are open. I'm not that type of person. You can message me about, anything. You need help with a topic, you need help with your homework. I'm good at math, just not at calculus. Anything past, trigonometry, I don't know. I can't help you. So, there's that. But
as soon as they say trig, I'm blocking it.
But you, man, say what? Say what? I ain't gonna. I hit the block button so fast, I'm gonna confuse myself. Like, what I just do? Huh? Hello? Anyways,
trig.
But I will be dropping my Facebook and Instagram account handles on Twitter within the next day or two.
Bro, I gotta get my dibs on that, bro. I need to get those. I need to see these.
So, be paying attention for the next episode. I'll actually go ahead and drop those for y'all. So y'all can go ahead and drop me a follow. I'll follow back. And then while we on Twitter, make sure you follow 613 Faye.
Please give them a follow.
Give them a big follow.
Make
sure you follow. Please follow. I can't stress this enough. It starts from the bottom up.
Yeah, the ground up, baby.
The bottom needs the most support.
Exactly.
So that's what we need right now. I need y'all to go follow that. Follow them on every platform, on Instagram, on Facebook, YouTube, what you listening to right now. You can still be listening. It's just simple as that. Like and subscribe. Turn them bells on.
Hey, stay involved.
And then, along with that, along with the facts, along with in the four corners of wrestling, along with my mama and me, for y'all music heads out there with on YouTube, we got that go happy hour.
Hey,
you can't go wrong with that.
No, you cannot. I'm telling you, man. Y'all haven't listened.
This is authentic go. This ain't no copycat stuff. This is straight from the source. You like new impressions. You like new vision. You like CCB. You need to be there.
Exactly. And then who doesn't want to see Mike T cut a little rug? I don't know if y'all watched watched the live one, but you know what I mean. I see Mike T cutting a little rug. You know what I mean. Give him a little dance. You know what I mean. Give him a little something.
A little jig here and there.
You know what I mean.
But right as of right now, on a little hiatus, but he'll be back at it again live with y'all February. But that don't mean that you can't go back and check out the previous podcast.
You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
You're all fire. Fire flame. Yoga flame.
Oslam in this bed. You hear me?
But you know the rules is, man. You can follow me, Cash Senpai, on Twitter with is it one eye or two eyes? Anyway, Jesus. Cash Senpai. Just Cash Senpai with one eye. That's promise. It's not with two eyes, or maybe it is. You know, I need to go look at that. Follow Cash Senpai. Follow Cash Senpai on Twitter, and then follow Shawn King on Facebook because I'm normal. And then follow me on Instagram, DeMarco Cash. I put most of my Overwatch clips, most of my little video game clips. I put it on Instagram. Show y'all. I'm nice on the sticks.
Nice.
I ain't nice on 2K though, but I'm nice on the sticks. You know what I'm saying?
He a goat on defense. Don't listen to this man, folks.
I made one lock and then everybody think I'm goated. That's crazy.
You made a lock last year. That's 2. Stop lying. Anyways, this this man gonna really try to lie to y'all like this.
My New Year's
But you
resolution is
see,
not lying.
exactly. Exactly. This man always be trying to downplay. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with downplaying yourself because you know that you play at a certain level, but you don't want people to know that you play at that certain level, at least not then, because then they're gonna be expecting more out of you. You just be trying to chill and just play. But this man Cash, this man is a goat. He used to be a professional rage quitter, but he
I used to
changed
be
his
toxic.
ways. He used to be toxic, but he changed his ways. He's a professional, positive gamer now. You know,
Positive. You hear the
he
word
he he
positive. He's not lying.
he finishes his games out. He doesn't quit
See?
midway through unless I can agree with
Mm.
this. Unless it's some straight bull,
Right,
but
right, right,
but
right. He don't never lie. Tone don't never lie.
and that's one thing I ain't gonna never lie to y'all. Just know that I will never lie to
need
y'all.
I need y'all to get a clip if I leave the game and y'all was in there. You know what I mean? I need a clip of that so
Yeah,
I know it's real.
send the clip back. Yeah, we need that. We need that. We need that. As a matter of fact, don't send it to him. Send it to me so I can have some blackmail on him. I got this. I got this one clip of you quitting out this game. What happened, Cash?
I'm like, oh, I don't believe that, bro. I've been faithful this entire time. Nah.
Speaking of faithful though, make sure y'all stay faithful.
Yes.
Make sure y'all listen in.
Stay tuned.
Please stay tuned. We got so much more coming for y'all in the future.
Yeah.
This is 2021. We ain't got nowhere to go but up from here.
Exactly. Get out the muscle.
So you know what? Keep gaming. Keep mashing them buttons. Keep them thumbs going.
Keep them thumbs going.
And keep that adrenaline rushing. Because that's what's going to make gaming fun for you.
Exactly.
Find something you like. Master it. Become the best that you can possibly can. And on that note, I'm out.
We out of here. Deuces.
Peace.